The whole point is to get a smooth clutch to gas, foot on the gas transition every time so it's not jarring. I really regret not having a script here. And that GoPro mic was booty.
%80 of European drivers drive with stick. 10% of Americans still know how. We're gonna teach you how to drive stick today. Let's go.
The difference between automatic and manual cars is that in a manual car, you have the addition of a clutch pedal on the left side of your brake pedal and a manual gear shifter, which means you do the shifting. I thought you may have known that already, but I'm just checking. All right, so to start off, make sure that you're in neutral and your foot is on the clutch before you start the car and on the brake. You're gonna start. And if you don't remember to do it, your car will. So, put it in first, apply my fuel level, rev up to about between 2 to 3 RPM. At least for this car, you need to rev it that high. Keeping your clutch in. And then when you're ready to take off, drop your e-brake, keep it. That was a little jarring. Essentially, the point is to keep your revs above 1,000 or 1,500. And if you're not gonna be able to do that, you put your clutch in again, like when you come to a stop sign. And again, make sure you rev up to 2 to 3, smoothly transition from gas off the clutch. The whole point is to get a smooth clutch to gas, foot on the gas transition every time so it's not jarring. It's something that will come with practice. You don't want to burn your clutch out, and you also don't want to drop the clutch too fast, or else your car won't go. So as we approach this light, we're going to keep it in second. Let's say that we drop it to first. You're going to rev up, hit the gas while hitting the brake about twice so that your car doesn't jar forward and give you a jarring downshift. Just a little aside, as I did not mention this on the recording of the GoPro. To pass someone by downshifting, you would put your clutch in, but this time, hold it in a little longer and hit your gas 1 or 2 times. This pumps up your RPMs to keep your car at an efficient RPM power band to pass someone, usually above 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. You usually want to shift down 2 gears, so make sure each pump of the gas is sufficient enough to allow that dramatic downshift to happen without jerking your car forward and damaging your transmission. Downshift and smoothly let off the clutch, and bam, you'll soon be on your way to passing old Herbert and his farm truck clogging up your lane on a 2-lane road. Once you pass Herbenheimer, shift into the appropriate cruising gear. Now we're going to make this right turn. There's always someone crossing the road every time I come over here. Revved up twice to going into second gear so that we kept our revs up. And repeat. Now, if you ever hit traffic or anything like that, we might, with all these cars coming off of the interstate right here, and you need to kind of pace yourself and stop and go traffic, there's 2 ways you can go about tackling that. You can either burn your clutch out and ride your clutch, because your clutch will move your car forward, or you can keep your clutch in, go in first gear, hit your gas, and then shift into neutral, and that can help a lot. It just pushes the car forward and you don't burn out your clutch. But the clutches are expensive. So now I'm going to show you guys reversing. Essentially, for my car, I have my reverse over here. So I need to hit this little switch right here, or pull up this lever on my shifter and pop it in reverse, like that. And just like when you're taking off in first gear, you're going to rev a little bit and use your clutch this time more than anything to kind of back you up and smoothly go into the place you need. And then, since you're pretty much already on the clutch, you're able to just shift it back into neutral and let off, and you're parked. And that's about it. It's gonna take a couple weeks to get the basics down. With time, you'll smooth all your transitions out. You'll smooth starting the car up. You'll smooth out downshifting when you turn. You'll become really good at it in no time.